that mind impression placed there a long time ago. That's just that rainy day. That's gone. That's not gonna happen. It's interesting how music and politics and news and things can just place things in your minds. Have you ever thought about that? Things being stopping for a moment and looking, thinking around, and think about things being placed. What are you thinking right now? You know, what kind of things are being placed in one's mind? What is the thought? What is the impression going on? You know, where are you at right now? Oh, wow. Think about it. You know, you're somewhere on the freeway and there's some kind of little thing going on with somebody, a little too fast, pressing a little hard, pushing a little too fast, you know. Hey, what is that? Where's that impression coming from? And you're driving along at your speed, and here comes someone else. It's like a faster atom, you know. And whoosh, he wants to get by. And they do push and they don't care about your feelings. You know, they're really disruptive, destructive. I'm not going to call them a human being because, you know, a human being wouldn't treat another human like that, you know. If you're, you know, God-fearing, God-loving, it's Christ, under God, you know, and all we do is not your religion, this religion, that religion, the other religion. What is that, you know? It's in God, you know, our Creator, and this love is what we trust. The Christ came and He gave His life. He didn't try to be rich, famous, none of that. He gave His life to pressing and improving a point. That those times that people's lived in and they were stoning and stuff, those times were bad. Those times are not supposed to be. That's not how people are supposed to be treated now, you know. Bunch of freaking heathens. So, stuff like that has to stop. When you think about it, where it can send you to. There's so many, many places. So many, many places. Oh, so many, many places. Wow. You know, because a word can send you somewhere, you know? And I want to be thoughtful of that. Very mindful of that. In good deeds and with, you know, Christ, with Jesus that came and gave Himself, His life for us down here. Well, you know, I believe in that. I truly believe in that. I have faith. I've had faith in that. You know, I've heard the word of that. You try to grasp the understanding of that, to have the faith in that, and then you want to believe. You just agree, you know, get yourself to believing and thinking about it and reading about it, and comparing it to your own life, you know. And that's what can we do, you know, to change all this stuff that's going on that needs to be changed. And it's at a time when change can be happening for good, not evil. You know, because it seems there are ones that are over us, that are treating us like heathens, and it's time to come out of that. You know, the heathens. What's a heathen? You know, I'm not a heathen. You know any heathens? If you do, you know, you let me know. We like to talk with them, see what's up. You know, we need to change this heathen symbology, you know, because we're not heathens. And if you follow this Christ, this God, that kind of love, it's a thought. and it's what we want it to be for real. And it's just, it's just so all powerful and empowering. And then you breathe. You breathe in. I've had these thoughts of good and loving and kind. I'm bringing it in, breathing it in. And my energy around me, surrounding me. This is energy. And I don't have it going to much anything else but myself. If I had it going out to more, well, you'd have these millionaire estates and all this big fun, whatever, ego tripping stuff. That's, these are heathens that got to tripping on things and just rearing their thoughts and their families going on to that way, to be in that behavior and stuff. And that's not good to be so controlling, So I just think of these good thoughts and I feel, and I let this air come in my body. And it's a gift. There's a creation here. There is a creation, happened on this earth. And because of the creation that happened on the earth, it's still happening. What in the world caused that? What caused this? The erosion, it turns to soil, turns to grow for seeds, and out to the oceans and the waters and up in the air and molecules and evaporation and raining back down and just keeping this process going. That's a beautiful, what created this, to me, that's a creator. And if I'm sitting here, as we all are, walking upon this planet, we have to be a part of that. We have to be a part of that. Now, what better than creation? Come on. Tyranny. I'd say tyranny, and it doesn't make me crazy at all. I think it's a joke. This beautiful creation here is well worth living, like a creation the loving God meant it to be created in, Come on. Think about it. What kind of a God, creation creator did you want to be following, and the thoughts in your mind? Think about those thoughts, where they're coming in around the world. And let's think about some good thoughts. I just had some thoughts, original, just came here. I don't rehearse this. This is live. Coming live from Sun City, Arizona. It's Saturday Night Live. It doesn't stop, It's living life in freedom and love. Go out, do our work, earn our money. But the government and their taxes is getting out of hand. It needs to come down, like way down, It needs to come down so far that the countries actually write it off. Forget these contracts and this stuff. Let that contract go. Write it off, And let's see how much better we can improve right now with this world. And stop your bombs, Stop your radiation. Turn off these freaking nuclear plants for electricity. Come on. It's great for electricity, but what's it really doing down here? It's causing damage, and they need to be shut off and safely maintained, because you just turn them off, there can be a problem. Wow, what a recipe for business, Who would set up a business like that? You pay me billions and I'll build this, and then we're going to have to be paying me billions to get some of this, and then now you're going to have to be paying me billions to maintain this, so it doesn't erupt and kill everybody with the radiation and plutonium. Do you get the plutonium part? one particle of plutonium up in the atmosphere, them trickling down because of all the bombs that have been blown off in the atomic explosion era. These guys are having a ball, you know. One molecule of that comes down, you're walking along, you know, and they're not just one. There are billions of them. And lung cancer is 100% what's going to happen to your body when you get the plutonium inhaled. So think about all this, people. Let me hear a comment. If you will, if you can, follow. You know, like what I think a true father's will should be, creator and creation in this world, of this world. We're supposed to be together. And things are well. Now, if the things with the governments, they don't cease, they're so determined, they don't care who goes to hell. They're not afraid of hell, because the life that they live is the hell that they're putting us through. Can you imagine if they just turned their eye toward a beautiful creation and considering keeping it? Imagine if this crew was on Mars at one time. I made a comment earlier, I remember about, this is several, like maybe a week or so ago, about Mars and living there, and look what they've done to it, stripped it rare, bare, nothing. And then, we're here on Earth, and, I know the same things are not going on, And we're just the heathens down here, and we just want to rise out of the heathens, because that's just not a way of life for humans to be living. They seem to miss something there, You need to stir it to get it back right, Don't be raping this planet any longer. You've raped enough. It's time to conserve it and let it embroil and just keep doing what the God that I believe in, and a Christ that broke that band so that I can understand that we can know well. But there's no comments. I have no questions. And that's what I stop and I wait on. The beauty of God's creation. Yes, we are living in it and made in it. People are turning and churning it illy, and it needs to stop. We don't want to lose lives. They don't want to lose lives. They don't care if they lose life or whose life gets lost. They're so bad. But either way, this has got to come to a head. It's just getting to be a time where it has to be that kind of time. There's a choice, and you make it, and you live it, or you just, shake your heads. What are they saying, And the thing is when you feel out there, life just goes on forever. I can't help it, When you feel out there, you can feel what? And what you touch and feel is just like, what? And you don't really want to connect up with it, because of that's That's how things are. Say so to them. That's okay. When will I see you again? These are just pretty songs, I can't stop thinking about you. And the who is a you listen to and think about. This is God. This is that creation, that creator. We're walking it, All these songs are to that source. And that's what I believe in. And when it touches you, it's, depending on how you live, that can be whether you've heard the songs of fire and ice, your thoughts and stuff that start, it takes a while. You just can't bingo, because there's damage done. So it just, it's a damaging point, and you're just coming out of that, and you still suffer because it damages, and you don't let that stop you and keep you from your forerun in front of the good thoughts what we're trying to think about. Don't let that stop you. Because if that stops you, then you settle in there in that spot. And, that's nowhere to be, There's no damages. You just let that road flow freely right on through. And you're thinking of the good thoughts. And the thoughts have had a creator, the creation that. Did you understand any part of the past part in there? Good things, and just everybody has to do it, and things are not going to change unless everybody knows and everybody applies and attempts, because something has to be done. And this is something that can be done without harm to anyone. It's just the tragedy of our past filing off in a way to become more clear in our minds and our living and how we're feeling about God, and not being put in by commercials about this and commercials about that and news about the other. This has to go out to everyone. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Yeah, that's a good old song, but this is a win-win situation. There's nothing can stop it. There's nothing can befall it. It's just something that applies, and you become wise, and others around, it passes on. They understand, become strong, and they understand, and they become strong. They understand, and they become strong. The will towards the good becomes strong. I don't see anything wrong with that. I haven't written a book, though I could. But books are for writers, and that I may be. My love is toward this source of all of the creation that I know and understand. That's the only true love. Only a love can make us alive. Birth, you're born, you breathe. That's a gift coming in of life. Without that, there would be no humans. Without oxygen that we breathe, we don't need a large percent of it, but as it lessens and things get a little rougher. You ever seen them up on Everest? Some people can't even live without oxygen over just very short periods of time, real low levels of oxygen. So, gosh, you just love everyone. I gotta go check on a few things right now, so I'm trying to get where I can move a little bit without hurting so damn much, But then the pain comes, and then, you know, I have to take a pain pill. So, yeah. Oops. I just noticed the other day that the way the camera, it was like I was, you know, I still got some hair up there. Way down here, though, it was like, you know. Doesn't matter. Peace out, everyone. I want to do an energy exercise, stretching. And it's just no unusual movements in it. No unusual movements. It's just something you do every day, you know, while around reaching, stretching. That's all it is. I'll be doing that here. So, peace out right now. I love you guys. Sorry for the pain and the suffering. Some of which I caused. Just ask for forgiveness. And that peace can remain on all this entire planet. Can enjoy, live our lives in peace, and that's living peace. That's my Creator. That's my God. It's overwhelming. I love God. I just want you to see that I love you like this too. And that forgiveness in order to find peace out. And go out smiling. I never learned how. So show me your smile so I can see how.